Showsters, this is Peter Rusty Bastow with another episode of The Couch. Tonight we have a return visitor, a friend of ours from Enfield, Connecticut. His name's SHAWN Franklin, and he plays with a band called the Scallions. And he has a lot to talk about, a big project in the works. SHAWN.
How you doing, my friend?
Glad to have you back.
Well, thank you much.
What's new here?
I'm surrounded here by all my friends, and I got a lot to talk about. Basically, in 2006, our album Agony Through Ceremony came out, and that was through Chuck D and everything, and that was really cool. We sold a bunch of copies, everything. But what happened was, in the meantime, this guy Chris Corey got a hold of me, and he was saying how he's been following the band since our first album in 2000 called Mud Pie. And he's like, well, would you be interested in doing like a vinyl project or something like that? And I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it, The premises of it was going to be like where, maybe like a rarities album or something like that, which is like really fast, because we were still doing stuff with Chuck and everything. So we're like, well, let's just see what we can like get together and everything else. At that time, we kind of like combined like 17 years of like outtakes and songs we didn't use and yada yada yada, and we kind of combined it all into like 2 humongous tracks, and that was like Sounds of Vinyl in the Past, the title. Once we compiled everything, it was like it lended itself to the vinyl. It was like we knew it was gonna be for vinyl. I didn't want it to be where it was like songs with like lyrics or singing or anything like that, because I wanted to be like an obscure like jazz soundtrack where the vinyl, the crackle is all welcome into the mix, or it's not like, you're not trying to get like a pristine, clear copy of it,
Right. So it's strictly instrumental.
Totally.
Easy listening?
No. No, actually, I take it back. I would say it is easy listening, because there's not too many abrasive sounds. Like, it goes from like one extreme to the other, but it's not like putting on an album by like Napalm Death or something like that. I mean, it's still the Scallions. Yeah. It's still got its flows, its melodies and everything, but it's just a little more than your average listener is going to expect.
A concept outside of being an instrumental sounds like a Jethro Tull. What was that, Aqualon that he did? That was a one long track.
Yeah, but the thing is,
tell a story. But the story's being told in the liner notes.
No, not even the liner notes. All right, here's how it goes. All right, you put on side 1, miniatures part 1, and what it is you actually follow the back here, and what it is like it actually has like a bunch, like every little section of music has its own song title, and you actually follow the times and everything. So it's like make up your own story in your mind, like, you know what I mean? It's like a concept album with no lyrics. It's like the titles are all laid out for you and everything, and each little section's got its own title and everything, but there's no clear, defined storyline.
So the listener has the opportunity of making its own.
Yes, it's like listening to like Close to the Edge from Yes.
Yeah,
listening to these crazy songs and like look at this abstract, awesome artwork, and you kind of let your mind journey through the the crooks and the crannies. You know what I mean? It's great.
So how many instruments did you play on this?
A bazillion.
A bazillion.
And Mike did too.
I did too.
We've got like there's a guy named Gil Scott Heron who's like
I know
huge in the 70s.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Brian Jackson.
Big in the 80s.
Well, yeah. Brian Jackson was his songwriting and band partner. He's on our album.
Nice.
A bunch of Residents alumni are on our album. Something I never would have dreamed.
So where can our viewers, if they wanted to?
Basically, if you want to get the normal album, you can go right to Amazon.com, and it's right on there. If you wanted the box set, you can email me at sandf@cox.net, and that's where you get the box set. Because the box set's a limited edition of only 26 hand-lettered copies, and that's it. So like all these inserts, everything else, that's part of the box set. The normal album edition, right here, is on Amazon.
Now, who's your friend up in the back corner up here?
My friend is Sammy the Onion Head. Or as my son would say, Sammy the Onion Head.
I'm Sammy the Onion Head. Do you like my hairdo?
I made up Sammy the Onion Head in I think 1991.
Yeah.
We made a song on the Scallions sample EP called Sammy the Onion Head in around 91. And that's just become like our classic trademark shtick.
Does Sammy do anything? Is he in a band? Does he perform? Does he go out on the town?
He's in the Scallions, baby.
He's in the Scallions. I saw the video. It's very...
The video is awesome.
Very shitty.
If I could say so myself, it's done by David C. Doc Schneider. He does all Public Enemy's videos. He's done all of our videos, and he's like, as far as Yes, Yes has Roger Dean to do all their paintings and everything else.
Right.
He's our Roger Dean because he completely 100% gets us.
Yeah.
His abstract visuals and everything else. It's like he's almost like the third member of the band. He totally gets us and understands it all, and he's awesome. He is awesome. The follow-up for this is going to be, as far as this is on Windsor Records, Chuck D wants me to do this band thing with him called the 1969s, which I'm going to do. I'm going to play guitar on it, and that's with C-Doc as well.
Yeah. And,
we're going to do this thing, but Windsor already gave us the go-ahead to release our next thing. What we want to do is a 3 EP series called Kaleidoscope. And it's going to be 3, like, 20-minute releases released in the span of, like, say, 6 to 8 months of each other. Because with the Scallions, we do it part-time, and we do it when we can, and it takes us years to get an album out. Our stance is that we want to be like the last of the Mohicans, where it's like, I don't care about, like, jumping on the... just being an MP3 or MySpace band or this, that, and the other thing. It's like, we'll do this stuff till we die. I don't care. It's like, I want to be on CD, I want to be on DVD, I want to be on this. It's like, I want full sound on my audio file. I don't want any of this lossless garbage on MP3, and that's the way it goes.
No live gigs planned?
Live gigs, I swear that's one thing it's like we still need to conquer. We've done it with Public Enemy. We had 2 other guys helping us out and everything, but it's like, we still had that thought of like me and Mike, playing our stuff with like a backing track, but trying to do like say we had like a CD player, like disguise it as Sammy the Onion Head and do it something creative instead of like or Kiwi and Sammy.
Well, we're waiting for Cyber Piper to come over to the U.S. He's our big avant-garde artist over in Europe. And when he comes over here, we'd like to have the Divine Idiots open for him, and then maybe in between us, maybe the Scallions could like do something.
Why not?
But
the thing is, as far as the Scallions, we're going on 20 years next year of doing this thing off and on and everything, and to me, the future is bright. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Sean, we gotta go. We're gonna wrap things up. Thanks for stopping by. Is there a last word you want to give the audience?
Just check out thescallions.com. And I think you won't be disappointed.
This is Peter Wesley Bastone for the Couch. I'm glad this ain't live. Thank you.
Sammy says hello.